Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. Today what I want to do is I want to show you this simulator that you can use with your Mevo Plus, and in my opinion is one of the best simulators that you can use by far. It's really is well done, I say. The design is great, the graphics are great compared to the one that I've been using, the E6, or even just the app from the Mevo Plus. This right here, it gives you the real sensation of being in the course and the driving range. So stay tuned. This right here is the driving range, and basically you don't have to select each club. I'm grabbing my pitching wedge, and I'll show you why I like this simulator. Okay, so basically with this right here, you can see the ball flight, and the good thing about it is that I know you get the stats just like the other ones. Obviously you also get it in E6, but the good thing about this one is that you can see your shot there, so it stays there. So right there is a little pool, and I can just take my next shot and see how I'll do. But for this one, you can definitely see that it was lower. The ball flight was lower. Okay, so you can see that that's a little higher and a little more distance. So I can definitely, I mean, you get the feeling. I get the feeling of kind of changing around. I can change it around. Whereas on the other simulators, I think it's a little more difficult to kind of get that feeling, in my opinion. So I think the last one was the best, and it was straighter. Okay, so I think this is great practice. You can also work with your driver, and same thing. For me, I can experiment with different shots, or I can work with the shot that I want to do. So I lost my balance, and that's okay. It's a little short, but I know that that's consistent with what I do. If I miss it, I kind of miss it to the right. So it's really fantastic. I can see my last shot. Probably the best thing to do is to reset it for every club. That way you understand what you're doing. So this was a little lower. I can see it clearly on the screen, and just a little longer, but it's fine. That's the shot that I want. Okay, so this is the course that I was talking about. It's great. It's 302 yards, so short. I don't think it's for a driver, but I'll try to make a draw. The same thing that I was working on the driving range here. So I get my driver and see if I can stay. I think you want to be on the left side. So okay, if I can pass in between those trees. And here what I like is that they already select the wedges, so you don't have to go into the settings and keep changing. So in my opinion, this is way better than the E6 software. So okay, so I have 100 yards, I think that's what it says. I'm gonna grab my 52 here and see if I can get it to the green. Oh, that was short. I cut it off the face, off the toe, and it tells you. I mean, this is the kind of thing that happens at the course. I know my distance is here, 30 yards. It's like my backyard, so a little less. So I grab my 60, and I get the feeling of getting 30 yards. Yeah, and that was exactly the feeling that I get. That was pretty good. To putt, you have to have like a flat. It has to be completely level, the mat. But sometimes it reads it, sometimes it won't. But if I put it like right here, a lot of times I get the read. So it's a little bit to the left. Let's see if it works. Okay, that one rated pretty good. So, okay, so this is a par 4, 273 yards. So it's a little short again, and it's tight. So I'm gonna use my 5-iron and try to stay on the left side. A little to the left, but it should be okay. The simulator takes into account is the level to the slope, so you have to pay attention to that as well. 122, so I'm gonna use my 9-iron for this. Okay, that felt really good, so it should be there. It's a little long. I hit it too good. That was really good, actually. I think I needed to consider downhill on this one. So 19 yards, and again, with the chipping, I've been seeing that that is really accurate, very, very accurate. So I'm really happy with the chipping here. Only thing that I would do, maybe try to like have different surfaces here. That way I can practice with a little rough. Okay, this is a par 5, I believe. Graphics again are really, really nice. Yeah, that's a little bit too much draw. And it stayed a little bit to the left. Right before the bunkers, but it's exactly the same thing that I do at the course. So 264 yards. Oh, that wasn't very good, but that's okay. Got some distance, so hopefully with the next shot I should be able to make it. It tells me that I have 127 yards to the pin, and I can't really see it that well. I have to pay attention to the slope as well, but I did pass it with my 9-iron last time, so I think I'm gonna play a good pitching wedge. I love this because it makes you think, just like in the course. The only difference is the mat, that you have a mat. So 127 yards. If I hit it well, I get there. I'm afraid if I hit it well with my 9-iron, I'm gonna pass it again. So I'm just gonna hopefully clear those bunkers. No, that wasn't hit very well. I think I pulled it. Oh no, I didn't hit it well. So it's guys, this is what happens at the course. I normally take a little more time, have to be honest, but see, now I got another little chip. It's 22 yards. So I like to play my 60-degree wedge, same thing that I do at the course, and I'm normally really good at this short chips. So, and it does reflect on the simulator. I'm pretty good on this one too. So hopefully I won't mess up now. So 22 yards. So I always try to compare it to my backyard green. So it's 40 yards my backyard green. So I kind of know exactly where I should be. It looks perfect. Let's see. Gimme. Yeah, that was really, that's great. Okay, so I'll show you one more. This is a par 5. Again, the view is fantastic. I think the graphics are really nice on this software here. Small green, I can see. So I'm gonna hit my driver. Yeah, that was a decent drive, I think. Probably my best one of the day, or the night. Let's see. Yeah, not bad, I guess. That was terrible, but it rolled up there. So, and My 3 would struggle with that, especially I would say the short grass, or in the mat even worse. So have 126 yards slope, flat it said. So this is tricky. I think I'm gonna go with my pitching wedge. Oh, but there's water there, so actually I'm gonna hit my 9 just to be safe. When you're in the course, when I'm in the course, I'm do the same analysis. So it's 125 yards, I think that's what it said. So I'm gonna do my 9 iron because I don't want to be short. So oh, I overturned that a little bit too much maybe, but yeah, it was fine though. You can see the water on the right side, so get my my distance there. It's great, guys, lovely, 25 feet, and I'm gonna just leave it there because unfortunately my putting is not set up correctly, but it's a really I would highly recommend this software, guys. Is if you have the Mevo Plus and you play the E6, this right here for me is completely, is day and night. This is a proper software for me, and it gets you thinking into the, I think the E6 is a little too cartoony. It doesn't seem very real to me, although obviously using the Mevo Plus everything is real, but just the graphics I don't like on the E6. Okay, so that was it for the video. There are some beautiful holes on this one. Even though it's a demo version, you can still play 18 holes of one course, and this course is fantastic. I mean, I would never get tired of playing this demo. So for now, I'm fine. I can't imagine the full version, but the only problem with the full version is too expensive. $800 for software, simulator software, to me is a little bit too much. Anyhow, the driving range and this software is fantastic, so I can see how people would buy it, definitely. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.